Tuna patties cooked in cast iron and butter. Old school. Nothing fancy. They're gonna be so good. Welcome back to my kitchen. On the menu today, salmon patties. Well, let me back that up. I don't like the taste of salmon. I don't like the little bones in salmon. I don't want to go through pick out the bones out of the can. So we do tuna fish around here. I grew up on salmon croquettes, as my mother called them. The taste wasn't too bad, but I would just always be the one that get the ones with the little bones. And I know you can buy them now, that have no bones in them, but I'm still not the biggest fan of the taste of salmon. I prefer tuna fish, so I use water-packed tuna fish. Nothing expensive. And let me show you how I'm going to get these done. It doesn't take long, and this is a really good way to save money if you're on a budget. Hey, we're on a budget because we're retired. We know what we got to live on the rest of our lives, so we save every time we can. So anyway, let me get you a camera down here, and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right. I've got my old trusty dusty blue bowl. The first thing I'm going to do is take one egg. Now this is going to be for 2 cans of tuna fish. Let me see what size these are. I never paid attention. They're just a small size, is all I know. I think these are like 4 ounces. Oh yeah, 4 ounces exactly. So I want to take one egg, and you can crack this in a different bowl if you'd like, and stir it up. But what the heck, less dishes I do. So I'm just going to take it in here and beat it around a minute, get it incorporated. Yeah, I could grab a fork and it would go a little quicker, but just one more thing I need to wash and put in the dishwasher. And I got other things I need to do in life besides washing dishes. So you can see you get that, it's all mixed up pretty good. And when I open these cans, this lid is here, I smash this lid down and pour off all the juice, all the water and everything. I said this is a simple recipe. You can make it, it's the same recipe if you like salmon and you like the flavor of it. Be my guest, it's the same recipe, no problem there. So you just mix your egg around with these. It'd be 8 ounces of 8 ounces of tuna, 1 egg mixed up. Now I'm gonna put a little pepper in it. I'm not gonna add any salt. Simple reason that I'm going to do this a little bit of pepper, not salt. I'll do this now so it gets mixed in good. Man, here's where the easy part comes. Let me get my pan going here for a minute. Put my pan on high for a minute. I'm gonna cook this in a cast iron skillet, of course. I mean, what better way to do it? Just a half a pat of butter will be fine. This doesn't have to be cooked really long, just long enough to cook the egg. All right. So what's next on order here? I've got some saltine crackers. Once again, no salt added because these have salt too. How many you gonna need? I don't know. Maybe 4 or 5. Nothing special. You can put them in a Ziploc bag, but you just crunch them up in your hand. I know my hands are in the way, but you can just crunch them up in your hands and grind them into your fish mixture. Now, I will tell you one thing. Once this is mixed and it comes to a point that you can make patties out of it, let it sit for a minute. That way the crackers and everything can be hydrated. Now, a lot of people take this to the next step. We're going to put more cracker in here. Like I say, this is seat of the fence cooking. That's what my mother did. We'll break these crackers up like this. The butter over here starting to sizzle. Turn it down to low now. Don't want to burn it. Most people just do this in their hands. I mean, I can break it up pretty good, but my arms are still weak, so I'm just going to dump that into my fish mixture. And if you don't have crackers, no problem. You can make this with flour. You can make this with cornmeal. You're just using the egg and the cracker or the cornmeal or the flour to bind it all together. See, it's starting to come into a ball and starting to. Still got some bigger chunks where my weak hands didn't have enough strength to break those little crackers up. But it's getting there. It's not even dinner time. I'm cooking this in the morning. These will be wonderful warmed up for dinner this evening. Alright, so will it make a ball? It's close. But let's get it a little bit more. Turn that fire down over here. And if you want to, if you got some bread that's dried out, you can surely put dried out bread. Just anything to make a binder. All right, come on. Wife's going to come in here in a minute and say, what are you beating on? Well, I'm beating on the crackers. It's the way my mother did it. She just did it until it was mixed. Get my butter mixed. Get my butter to mine. You see it, boys and girls? If I need some more crackers, I've always got the crackers. I always got saltines around. I've been on that Olympics, and there's just sometimes I just feel like I need a cracker. I think. Oh yeah, it's coming into a ball really good now. So just mix it up. You don't need a mixer or anything like that. Let's say this is an old recipe. I don't know where, and you can put fish of different types. When I worked as a fishing guide, we'd go out white bass fishing, or sandy as we call them here in Texas, and you know, we fried them up every way, we cooked them every way, even boiled some one time, like kind of like boiled shrimp, cooled them down on ice, and but I got to put them in the oven, broiling them, just to get a little color on them. No flour or anything like that, and really no seasoning much. Bring them out and freeze them, and when I had enough extra, I would take and do fish cakes out of that. And of course, you know, crab cakes, which are definitely my favorite. But you get enough whole lump crab to do this, yeah, you're talking about a little bit of money. See if it'll bind up and make a ball. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, I'm gonna let this sit there for a minute, and I'll bring you back. All right, let's throw this around again. It's been sitting for about 5 minutes. You can tell the difference in the sound. It's kind of like ooey gooey sound. I don't know what that sound is, but you can tell the difference in it, and it's definitely wanting to ball up. So get my skillet back on like medium. I say we're just trying to use one pan and one and done. So just get you like a golf ball size. Roll it up into a ball and just pat it down. Nothing crazy, nothing special, just get you a golf ball size and pat it down. I'll bring you over to the skillet here in a minute when I get these in. It's going to be perfect. So anything you want to put in there, you can put celery in this, onion, make it your own. Peppers, bell peppers would be good. All right, scoop this stuff out of the way here. Make room. Make room for Papa. All right. There you are, boys and girls. A little bit of butter in the pan. Kind of move them around so you make sure they're not sticking. Mash them down, make sure they make good contact with the bottom. Get brown on all sides. These probably won't take maybe 3 minutes on each side to cook. Now this first one's already done. Like I say, you're just really cooking eggs. The only thing you're cooking. And take and mash them down again. Tuna patties cooked in cast iron and butter. Old school. Nothing fancy. They're gonna be so good. Let's see what they look like on the bottom side. Get in there. Like I said, I've kind of had this on the lower side, medium low, I guess. Or you see, it's getting a little brown. I want them just a touch more. Let me get a plate, and we'll get these plated. I'll do an early morning taste test. If you want to tempt these, you can. I just know they're done. I know the way it sounds, the look. I say all you're doing is just cooking the egg. Everything else is cooked. These are perfect for a camping trip. Doesn't take a lot. Cook them right over the campfire. All right, let's do a taste test on these tuna patties. There they are, boys and girls. They look good. Yes, what do I have here? You can dip these in cocktail sauce, your favorite Cajun seasoning. So if I was going to do a Cajun seasoning, of course you know what I'm going to do. Camp Dog, Papa Scott's Camp Dog. But I just wanted to make these like my mother made them. No extra seasoning going in, no anything. Hoping my mother's smiling on me and saying, you did right, you did good, son, you did good. So anyway, let's get a bite of this one. Oh yes, and back to this. It's not cocktail sauce. It's the way I ate them growing up. And you know what that is, ketchup. All right, stays together good. So let's get a bite of this. I know it's gonna be hot. Boy, it's so good. It's so easy to fix, you know. Not a lot of mess to clean up. I use my old wooden spatula I made. You can use any kind of spoon or fork you want to. Mix your egg up before you do anything. Put your seasoning in your egg. Drain your tuna fish or whatever you want to use. Don't matter. Put it in there, and it's got to be cooked. I guess you could do raw fish in there. I don't know. I've only done it with the cooked fish, and boy, it's good. It brings back lots of memories, but it'll be the perfect meal. I'll bring y'all back when I have this, when we have it as our meal. I'm gonna do some potato pancakes too, and I'll bring you back when we're having dinner one time, and we'll be eating this. So I hope y'all have a great day, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you've not, and like and share and comment. Have you ever had salmon patties, salmon croquettes, tuna patties, whatever you want to call it? And if you make one of these big enough, about this big, you can put tartar sauce on it and put it on a hamburger bun. Yeah, we're talking about a whole different video, but yeah, a tuna fish patty burger. Yeah. See y'all in the next video.